And now, KCAU-9 presents SportsZone with Sports Director Jake Jones and Sports Anchor Noah Sacco. Your inside look at the local sports action begins now.
We're the Westline Wildcats. You're watching SportsZone. The highlights start now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome into the KCAU-9 Sports Zone Playoff Edition. I'm Jake Jones, riding shotgun with me, Rock'em Sock'em, Noah Sacco.
Too kind, Jake. Tons of extended highlights tonight, meaning more chances for our last player of the week in football season.
But before we get to that, it's time to start things off with our Iowa Corn Game of the Week. It's not often we get one of the best rivalries in the state twice in one season like we do tonight. The Beef Bowl, round 2 this evening as Central Lyon George Little Rock and West Lyon meet for a spot in the Dome. West Lyon won their first meeting in September 21-14 with over 230 yards on the ground. Wow. First quarter, Wildcats on the Lions 30, and Hunter Jacobson gets the toss and gets it to count, getting West Lyon into the red zone, and that would set up the QB sneak Jackson Meyer a few plays later, and the Wildcats light up the scoreboard first, 7-0. But CLGLR throws a punch right back in the second. Fourth down, Zach Lutmer finds Taylor Putnam in the back of the end zone to tie it up at 7. Lions fired up later in the quarter. Meyer rolls and dumps it to Jude Mosier on 3rd and 5, but is blown up by Caden Van Berkom. The open field tackle forcing the punt. Under a minute left to go in the half now. Lutmer inside the 20, looking over the middle, but this one picked off by Zachary Severson, foiling the momentum as West Lyon takes control from there. The Wildcats are headed back to the Dome, 24-7, the final. Always a great rivalry, Noah, and well-deserved spot in Cedar Falls next week.
Absolutely, but now it's time to get to the rest of tonight's action, starting with our 2 remaining 3A schools facing off as SPL travels to BHRV. The Nighthawks winning their regular season matchup 35-10. That was with no Jacob Imming for the Warriors. First quarter, BHRV on their opening possession. Tanner Tislau with a pass outside to Caleb Katzen. He rolls in for the 5-yard TD as the Nighthawks go up 7-zip. Oh, there goes the ball. Next Nighthawk drive, Landon Van Kekerix punches it in with a 2-yard run for another BHRV TD. Warriors trying to keep in the game. Noah Cohen-Minchich with the pickoff, the missed catch, and is able to return it to the 8-yard line.
That lit up for his efforts.
Talk about awareness. SBL looking to keep the momentum. Tyler Smith with a pass to Scott Kroll for the 3-yard TD reception as the Warriors are now within 7. The BHRV responds as Tisla is going to drop it off to Lane Schmidt. He cuts it back to the middle of the field.
So much
and
space.
60 yards later, into the end zone. You betcha. Nighthawks all night for the TD as they punch their ticket to the Dome with a 50-14 win.
Class A playoffs now. Logan Magnolia coming for revenge. Their only loss of the season coming against Woodbury Central. Wildcats hosting. First quarter, Max McGill breaks one tackle, cuts back, bulldozing his way to pay dirt as Woodbury Central strikes first, 7-0. That should be worth 10.
Like a ragdoll.
Second quarter, Panthers on the 2. Gavin McGuire, the leap over the line. The Wildcats say he's short. The refs say he's in. Logan Magnolia ties it up at 7. The ensuing Cats drive, McGill, the handoff, the stiff arm, and into your living room. How do you do? Woodbury Central goes up 14-7. Second half now, Dallas Clunder hits Carter Blyle over the middle, shakes one defender, loses another, and dives for the pylon for 6 as the Wildcats rout the Panthers to advance to the Dome, 26-7, the final.
Slippery like butter. Class 1A now. West Sioux looking to upset top-seeded Underwood on the road.
Tough task.
Early first quarter, no score. It's Aiden Schwieso setting himself up with the interception in the red zone to give the Falcons the ball.
That's smart.
It really is. Later on that drive, it's Carter Boltman who goes around the left side on the big gainer to get West Sioux in scoring range. In the red zone now, Schweiso punching it in soon after from short range to make it 7-0 through the first quarter. Underwood answers those. Joey Anderson with the quick cut breaks a tackle, and he is home free. 51 yards goes to knot it up at 7 apiece. The West Sioux goes on the road and gets the upset, sending them to the Dome 31-14, the final.
A couple other scores to get to tonight. In 2A, OABCIG, the two-time reigning champs, they fall 34-28 to Southeast Valley. Meanwhile, HMS also falling this evening to the top seed West Hancock. They end their season at 6-3. We got to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere.
We have our South Dakota and Nebraska matchups coming up on the other side of the break. Stay in the zone.
I'm former Bandits and NFL running back Fred Jackson. Don't go anywhere. You're watching SportsZone.